What we do here is go back.
Oh my gosh, that came out so wrong.
Lillard, long range three, and it's good!
Hey! I go get it!
Big dog.
Now this right here, this is art. This needs to be hung up somewhere. I'm keeping this up here. Hola, comrades, and welcome to Content Cop, the show where we take a look at some of the worst offenders that these content streets have to offer. And, well, since the last Content Cop decided to become the very thing he swore against, there's now a new sheriff up in these streets, looking to protect y'all from the terrible content out there. Today's episode of Content Cop covers a type of criminal that hasn't gotten a lot of discussion on this channel. That being hypocrites. We've talked about pedophiles, serial harassers, narcissists, manipulators, etc. The list goes on. We've talked about plenty of terrible people. But I've never touched too much on the hypocrites of the DDLC modding community, aka the DDMC for those who don't know. And today's person of interest is someone who's built an entire career off of convincing an entire community of people that he is a wholesome, caring, and unproblematic individual, when in reality, behind the scenes, he's the exact opposite of that persona he puts on in front of the camera for the whole world to see. We're of course talking about the one, the only, AfroZer0.
You're a fucking disappointment.
Now I imagine that most of the people watching this video are familiar with Zero and his content considering the overlapping audience, but for the uninitiated, let's take a trip back to the past and see how Zero got his start and how we've gotten to where we are now.
In my free time, I like to hop around furry roleplay Discord servers and unleash my 3 terabyte video collection of huge, gay, muscular black men shaking their dumpy trumpies on all channels.
Zero would create his YouTube channel on May 21st, 2018, and would upload his first video 3 days later on May 24th, a video of him playing the demo of a DDLC mod called A New Reality. He would continue playing mods and upload his playthroughs on the channel, and would see slow but steady growth throughout his time, reaching 200 subs within the first 2 months of YouTube. But on August 8th, 2018, he would catch that lucky break that all YouTubers strive for, that would catapult the AfroZer0 channel from a measly 200 subscribers to 2,000 by the end of the month. That lucky break being his playthrough of a little known mod at the time called Exit Music. Many big creators at the time were hopping on the DDLC bandwagon and getting in on the gold rush that was DDLC modding. This would lead to a little known mod called Doki Doki Exit Music getting picked up by guys like Bijou Mike and other gay retard Let's Play YouTube channels, catapulting it to beyond just the modding scene, making it to date the most popular and influential mod to ever exist. As fate would have it, Zero would be at the right place at the right time to capitalize on this, catapulting his career. His 3-part playthrough of Exit Music would get a combined 230,000 views and would cement Zero as one of the future faces of the DDLC modding community and the DDLC community on YouTube as a whole. The AfroZer0 content style would be established right out the gate and is pretty much what it is to this day. Download and launch DDLC mod, open OBS, have a halfway decent mic, and an ounce of charisma, record, maybe do some slight editing if necessary, and finally add an outro at the end. If all of that sounds incredibly easy, that's because it is. I did the exact same thing throughout 2022 and basically proved that anyone can be AfroZer0 with just $600 and a dream. The fact that no one back in 2018 could replicate this is honestly baffling. This would allow Zero to become the go-to place for commentary playthroughs of DDLC mods, because for some reason, no one wants to read this shit out loud. And because DDLC is pretty much on its deathbed, this means that no one will be able to replicate the same success that Zero was able to obtain using the methods he used.
Stream, my nigga, what I need you to do is I need you to take a nearest rope that you got, wrap it around, if you got a garage or a fucking stairway, and hang yourself.
I want you to imagine that it's late at night. You're trying to fall asleep, so you put on an AfroZer0 video, since that shit will knock out even the worst of insomniacs out for the count. Just as you're about to drift off into a deep slumber, you get jump scared by the sound of a cackling hyena in your room. You analyze your surroundings, and it's in this moment that you realized that the loud-ass sound that got you shitting your pants was just the laughing of Zero's girlfriend through her shitty mic, and that Zero was just too lazy to adjust the audio levels. After changing into a new pair of pants and making sure to turn off the AfroZer0 video, you finally drift off into a deep slumber once again. On August 21st, 2018, Zero would reveal to the world his quote-unquote girlfriend. I would do both hands in quotations, but I'm kind of holding a mic here, so quote-unquote girlfriend. And to those not in the know, take a wild guess as to what her name is. You got your guesses in? Well, it's Monika. Is that, yep, the same as the funny Doki Doki murder waifu. Actually, I forgot to change that back. Hold up. I don't think y'all want to see Jackson's face the entire time. Perfect. She goes by Monika, has Monika in her profile picture, is an quote artist who specializes in Monika fan art, and has a pretty shitty mic on top of all of that. Alright, first one's coming up. Give me your live reaction to this.
If it's a thug shaker, I'm gonna be pissed.
It's not a thug shaker.
Okay.
What's your opinion on this piece of art right here?
Sand.
Yo. Whoever drew this, Darren Copper.
Alright, there's more where that came from. Where's the other one? Here.
Right.
Here it is. There's number 2.
I'm gonna bleach my eyes. Alright, hey guys, I'm going to kill myself. I will see you all in hell.
It's very mid.
Incredibly so.
Mid's too good for... That's too good for mid. Probably a little bit lower.
It's like low. It's like low mid tier.
Yeah, low mid tier. Yeah, let's go with that.
It's no June Velasco, so it's
no Infinity
It's below height. Yeah.
Bro, it's Monika. That just says enough. Let's be real here.
Yeah, here's number 3, guys.
Is she dead or is she sleeping?
She's supposed to be sleeping. What is up with the fucking body proportions?
She looks more dead than the beat up Monika from World of Cream.
Bro.
Man, I'm dead.
Bitch looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Bro, I thought she was like transparent then because of that fucking whatever's on her.
Oh man.
Is that a cardigan or some shit?
I think that's just the blazer. School blazer.
Ah. Bro, I was like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, no, it is the proportion actually. Alright.
If it's his first artwork ever, it's okay-ish, but it's not it's not breaking any records, to say the least.
I would not have.
The worst
What
I've ever
is with
seen.
that arm?
What is
Is his arm? Is his shoulder out of socket? Why is his arm?
Why does he have a long ass right arm, bro?
Alright.
Some of these I haven't even
So
seen
we're-
until
So,
today.
alright, so we're in copper. We're in copper. Sonny was right all along. What the fuck?
So we ain't getting our proportions right.
Nope. Not
Right,
in,
Herc.
Not in Doki Doki Vigilante, you're not.
This is Vigilante.
This is all Midilante.
Oh my
Bro, this
god.
isn't even mid. This is actually
Oh.
well, I cannot say the word, but I want to pour bleach
What
in
kind
my
of-
eyes and
Even if he proportioned the arm properly, what stance is this where you're lowering your right hand
Yeah, what the
straight
fuck
down?
is that fucking stance? bro?
They're training, guys. This is what training looks like.
Yeah, growing your right arm out a little bit longer is
No, you
Peak
dislocate
training.
your right arm out of your socket.
Is that a squirt gun? Why?
next thing you know, she's just gonna be bee hopping around all the fucking room. Playing
She is
Counter-Strike.
not
Counter
She is
Strike
not
Vigilante.
Catwoman.
Oh man. Let's see. What else is there?
Anyways,
the more I
that's
look
my
at that
favorite
arm,
price
the more I
of that.
realize that it's not even aligned with the other side of the leg on the arm.
Okay, there is no chance in hell Zero has not got offered to this at some point.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, this entire dude, Doki Doki Vigilante is just his wet dream.
Vigilante
Yeah, it's-
was made by Zero.
Yeah.
What is his face? Why is his face structured like that? He looks like a fucking mannequin, bro. Like, it's like he took a base of a mannequin and just put fucking anime pro tag hair on it, and that's what this last image looks like with the MC.
Dude, how much did he pay the creator of the Friday Night Funkin'
This is-
mod
this is-
to get all of
this
his
is online waifu, bro.
vigilante crap into that mod, bro?
It's his online waifu.
And his IRL waifu too.
What is this? What?
Amazing.
Sounds like
What
they were
is
having
this?
a water gun fight.
How do I? What is
Alright.
Is it supposed to be dramatic? Are they playing, or what the fuck is this?
I have no idea. I've never played Vigilante, and I never will.
It's definitely like some sort of beach episode sort of thing. There wouldn't be any other thing. He had to put it in there.
He had
He
to
had to
put his
fan
face.
services. Bro, it's Dying Light 2. Holy shit! It's like that one. It's like that one thing for Dying Light 2.
So anyway, when are we gonna play Dying Light again?
Anytime, bro. I'm chilling now. But
Anytime.
anyways, let's laugh at this shit more. I'm enjoying this. This has made my day.
What is it?
Like, what are these
I was-
shit?
Zero, you did
Joker-
something right for once, you know. Like I was gonna kill myself today, but then you just had to bless me with this shit, bro. I was actually gonna end it all.
Okay, dude.
No,
Okay.
this is amazing.
So what
Like,
are-
this will get me shitting my pants.
So we're in the
Shit, come piss, everything.
Oh, bro, that got me coming everywhere, bro. Shit.
This is my schizo demon. When I'm having a nightmare or having a schizophrenic episode, this is what I see.
Cringe.
Again, Why is his eyes so fucked up?
Alright.
Bro, this is what peak vigilante art is, guys. You just don't appreciate real art.
I think Rose's
Yeah, it looks
art,
like his eyes are a little bit too. His left eye looks like it's too close to his the bridge of his nose.
Bro's just inbred, let's be real.
bro.
Supposed to be Monika's mom on the left.
Honestly, Rose's art CG of hanging herself is more peak than this. This shit is fucking whack.
Yeah, the fucking exit music redux hanging scene.
Yes.
What's better, that or like the fucked up like rooftop one?
I think
Also, why did
Fadi's church scene was
fucked
better.
up there?
Oh, that's a good one.
What good?
The Amora Fadi church scene was better.
Oh yeah, that was actually goated. That's
Yeah, bro, that shit was peak.
Peak
The
concept.
positioning of Monica's hair looks a little bit off on that one.
Her
I mean,
right eye.
Her entire face
Well,
just looks fucked up in this one.
Is this shit AI generated?
No, I wish.
It fucking may as well be.
I think this one was drawn by Monika herself.
Oh man.
Matter of fact,
and the
90%
sad
of
thing
these
is-
are.
The sad thing is, I've seen better shit by Afro's actual girlfriend.
This is Afro's girlfriend.
Yeah, the thing is, I've seen better. I've seen a little bit better work for her. That's the sad part.
Oh.
Oh
my god.
Peak.
What the fuck is
Dude,
this?
why is he smiling? Zoom in. Why is he
Someone's played a little
Right.
too much and wanted to self-insert himself as clearly. And
My
what is
college class.
Right, Scrubs.
I-
Look, Scrubs, you'll know this one. Oh dear.
This is so fucked. Again, poorly disguised fetish.
Alright, that's it for all of the unique CGs in this mod.
What
are y'all's opinions on it?
So I can see more. Alright, anyone can give those first?
Okay, I'll give it a poorly disguised fetish out of 10. Do better 0.
Well, like I said, I was gonna kill myself today. I'm gonna be real. I was gonna off myself, but then I saw this and it gave me a reason to live just because of how shit it is. But I also want to bleach my eyes out, so I'm gonna go do that quickly. I will see you boys all later.
She's definitely not a industry plant who, quote, hooked up with the fastest rising DDLC content creator at the time to appeal to the legitimately insane Monika fans out there and boost both of their careers. The worst part about this is that the 5% of the AfroZer0 fan base that is still watching for some reason completely buys this hook, line, and sinker. Now, I'm just saying, if I were Monika and I was e-dating this motherfucker for 5 years, I'd be saying, put your money where your mouth is. Put a ring on it or else I'm hitting the road jack and never coming back no more. Yeah!
Yeah!
This leads me to believe one of two things. Either A, Monika is an industry plant, or B, she's a 2 out of 10 who's desperate for any dig that she'll put up with e-dating a motherfucker for 5 years and counting with no sign of, tying the knot anywhere from an entirely different country. There's only one way to debunk the 2 out of 10 allegations, and that's with a Monika face reveal. Monika, it's up to you to debunk these allegations. Reveal your face to the entire world. Prove to the world that you're not a 2 out of 10 and that you're better looking than she is, November.
I can't stop coming to interracial porn. I have been cheating on my e-whore Monika for the last 3 years with black porn star, she is November.
On June 30th, 2019, Zero would drop a teaser on r/DDLC mods for a mod that he was making. This was definitely an interesting decision for Zero to go from just playing as many mods as he can possibly get his hands on to now trying to make one himself. This would turn out to be a Persona 5 inspired mod that would be named Doki Doki Vigilante. 7 months later, on February 5th, 2020, Zero would drop the Chapter 1 demo, confirming that this wasn't going to be any ordinary mod, and that it was most likely going to take 5 years to come anywhere close to finishing. As of the making of this video, there's currently 3 chapters finished, and the demo for the 4th one is also out. Let's take a quick look at how all of that's going.
But why are we being like we're all 10-year-olds?
Well, see, we have someone here who's actually a 5-year-old. We're trying to up her reading comprehension level. So we're giving her books for 10-year-olds.
We won't be able to do it if we had 1, 2, 3, 10 and 2 10 people.
Oh my god.
Stop the cap. Speak normally. Please.
This is what people use as fucking torture devices over in Vietnam.
You just had to mention a festival in front of Mary Sue.
Is that a trigger word?
Festival is my trigger!
How was I supposed to know how many people are gonna show up?
Well, wait, hold on. Time out. Flag on the play. Slow down. Go back. Make that ass clap. How can Cardboard Cutout 1 sit here and say, if the posters didn't look so crappy, more people would have shown up? And then turn around and then be like, how was I supposed to know how many people were going to show up?
That's Yuri's job.
But it's not.
You don't understand how hard it is for me not to just say Oni-chan every time Sayori pops up.
Did she go to the wrong building? How could she go to the wrong building? She knows the building to go to.
She's the one that asked you to go to this fucking building.
What a dumbass.
Is he this dumb on purpose? Is this the quirk?
But the thing is, he's dumb until he's not. That's what annoys me.
He is what Zero wants him to be.
Exactly, Tag. He is what Zero wants him to be, which is dumb until he's not supposed to be. Until the story requires him to be otherwise.
Did I go to the wrong building?
I just want consistency.
Did I go to the wrong building? Oh, he doesn't know what the school looks like now?
Took you long enough.
Ah!
Oh my god, my fucking god.
No.
My ears.
And here I thought you had better reflex after a training session. Guess I'll be harder on you next time.
Yes, mommy.
Referring to it as a game.
Oh, yeah, I suppose he did.
So, I was thinking, why don't we have some game-based code names? You know this great game called Persona 5, Persona 5 Royal, Persona 5 Strikers. It has some pretty cool code names in there. You know, like Plumber and Princess. You think
You're not fun. You think you're
How about codename Foggless? Just take that. That's all the coding you need. You don't need none of this
those
shit.
names aren't the best. However, I do think you're onto something with them being based on games, because of course I do. Because I'm a cute, quirky little gamer girl. I'm a quirked up little white gamer girl.
Shut up!
I'm definitely going with the fucking sauce.
You're adding too much.
Are you okay? Holy fuck, man.
We both go back to brainstorming. Let's see. This should really be easier for me to consider how many video games I play. You hear that, guys? I, AfroZer0, play a fuck ton of video games. But I really can't come up with anything right now. Actually, Monika snaps her fingers like a switch.
They don't allow video games in padded rooms.
I got it. How about we base them off of playing cards? Yay!
Playing cards, huh? I guess that could work. Although I don't know how good of a code name Draw 2 would be.
Draw 2 bullets into your brain.
So yeah, safe to say that Vigilante hasn't turned out great. But even despite the scathing critiques Vigilante has received by a plethora of people on a near daily basis, it was still able to obtain a die-hard fan base of people who defend it to the death. I mean, most of the fans are just people who worship the ground Zero walks on, but hey, an audience is an audience. As a matter of 90% of them simp for a fictitious woman.
Pause.
The announcement of Vigilante would mark the beginning of Zero's slow and steady decline, as his sub growth would slow down from 4K subs in 2021 to a measly 2K in 2023. And the reason for this can be traced all the way back to 2019.
Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me?
With the announcement of Vigilante, Zero was going to need to make money to fund his mod, since YouTube ad revenue is enough to fund a high-end cardboard box in downtown Detroit. In order to make up for the quote expenses of Vigilante, Zero would pivot from being a YouTuber to becoming a Twitch streamer and turn his channel into a content aggregate for his streams. He would fully commit to the pivot in November 2019, and since then, the YouTube channel has taken a hit. Actually, what am I saying? The AfroZer0 YouTube channel is as dead as a Ukrainian farmer in the 1930s. I mean, when channels with 8 times fewer subs than him are growing at a faster rate, I think it's safe to say that Zero has continuously shot himself in the foot with this decision. But maybe the AfroZer0 streaming experience is something worth experiencing, instead of the boring slogfest that is the average AfroZer0 video. Holy fucking shit. There's Lazy, and then there's AfroZer0. He's so creatively bankrupt that he's outsourcing his content production to his fans. The same fans that pay him during these streams for using their ideas.
Get that son of a bitch off the field.
In which Zero will turn around and turn that mod that his chat created and turn it into a video that his fans will then turn around and watch on his channel, in return making Zero more money. Like, damn, that is some mustache twirling evil type shit right there, and I gotta say, I kinda respect it in that regard. If only he was honest about it. Alright, that's some crazy shit right there. But it surely can't get any worse than that, right?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, ain't no way. This motherfucker is so lazy that he's now outsourcing the production of sections of Vigilante to his fans. Like, come on, you're not even trying at this point. Zero really do be out here being like, Chad, make my mod for me. Chad, file my taxes for me. Chad, draft my legal defense for tax fraud. Chad, break me out of Guantanamo Bay. Chad, forge me a passport and book my flight to the Maldives. Chad, order me a mail-order bride since Monika left my bitch ass for a big brawling black dude named Marquise. And that's where Zero is today. Still producing the same bottom-of-the-barrel content and getting outperformed by guys with an 1/8 of his sub count. But, yet, he's still able to make a decent living off of this despite the less than stellar numbers. To find out why that's the case, look no further than to the DDMC.
I'm dying inside, and all I see are demons.
Bootlicker, defined by Cambridge Dictionary as someone who praises or is extremely polite to a more powerful or rich person in a way that is not sincere, usually in order to get an advantage for themselves. AfroZer0 is the DDMC's biggest bootlicker, and as a result has become the poster boy for the entire community. Zero will go to bat for DDMC and the moderation team, no matter how blatantly wrong they are and how blatantly hypocritical their actions are in their pursuit for, quote, protecting the community. The first example I bring up is the Logo Cause situation. To give a brief rundown, Logo Cause was a former owner of DDMC who got the position due to the actual owner, Campin' Carl, being ousted as a pedophile. I know, shocking, right? And due to the current owner, Brathan, not liking him, he would get thrown under the bus and get branded as a defender of Carl. Logo would get harassed and called a pedo defender for weeks on end, leading to him resigning as owner just a few days after obtaining the title. Now, anyone at the time looking at this with 2 functioning eyes and a brain could tell that logo most likely wasn't a pedo defender, considering the fact that Braithen and Tormuse, another moderator that was pushing these allegations, never provided any evidence of said claims. They just said that Logo was defending Carl, and nothing more. Logo Cos would release his official response to the allegations on the 1-year anniversary of when they were first levied against him. The document is incredibly lengthy, and not only debunks the pedo defender allegations, but also provides a detailed look into the inner workings of the DDMC moderation. So the people of DDMC decide to falsely label a man as a pedo sympathizer and ruined his reputation as a result. If you stick around this community long enough, you begin to realize that this happens quite frequently. So now that you're caught up, let's see our good old buddy Zero's initial reactions to this. Yeah, Carl was the pedo. Logo was the pedo defender. That's pretty much exactly what I expected Zero to say. Dude has always parroted the popular opinion. I mean this when I say that Zero, I don't think I've legitimately seen Zero ever say something that can even be perceived as slightly controversial in his entire time on the internet. But Zero would change his tone completely from calling Loco Cos a pedo lover to instantly sucking his dick the moment Loco dropped his response. Not gonna lie, I was one of the few who was led to believe you were defending Carl's actions, which in hindsight was probably my fault for following the ramblings of the angry mob, so I apologize. So I'm honestly glad to read this, well, at least the refutes part. I don't fully have the time to read the entire document thoroughly. Just seems like the situation was handled terribly by a bunch of people with no experience handling such things, which is completely understandable. At least at the end of the day, the actual threat was dealt with. I wish you all the luck in your future endeavors. Enough from the clown! So it looks like Zero learned his lesson with jumping on bandwagons when you don't have all the facts. Well, let's fast forward 18 months to the biggest, most damaging drama the DDMC has ever witnessed, which the ripple effects are still being felt to this day. The TRM drama. A drama that consists of a well-known serial harasser and slanderer slandering an entire mod team, calling them homophobic, transphobic, and racist, as well as saying that me, I was at the center of that, trying to stop a mentally insane person from potentially shooting up a school was a bad thing. So how does Zero respond to this? Jeez, a lot of people in this community have way too much time on their hands. I hope all the people that were negatively affected by this are okay. I thought he learned his lesson from Logo Cos, but I guess I can only expect so much. Maybe he'll change his tone when I drop my video that gave all the missing context that Rose conveniently left out of her doc. We don't joke here. This is serious business. So serious that someone made a 2-hour video on it. No, but like, for real, didn't this savage dude like raid servers and harass a child or something? Not saying he can't be making points, just a little odd. All this coming from him, lol. It's like, yeah, bro, he admits to as much as in the video and brushes past it without a second thought. His only defense being, well, we didn't all use slurs. Only 5 out of the 7 raiders did. Yeah, he like has raided many servers, posted infinity pens porn on the sub, hung out with racist and transphobic people, and consistently makes fun of a guy who blew his head off with a shotgun on a live stream. Single shot rifle. Get your facts straight. His server is full of the N-word. Oh, Caleb, what have you done? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest side scan of all time. Whose Discord server was it set in? Your goal for this is solely to guess Which Discord server were these messages said in? You're gonna see a series of messages pop up on screen, and it's going to be your goal as the viewer to guess which Discord server was it said in. Was it said in the Wholesome Chungus 100, totally unproblematic AfroZer0 Bizarre Adventure server? Or was it said in the complete hellscape dystopian cesspool of degeneracy that is the official Savage Central Discord server? Without further ado, let the games begin. I got the first message popping up on screen right now for ya. Fucking you fuck get quick scoped. Half of our humor is saying that one surely has to be mine, right? The AfroZer0 server would never condone such flagrant usage of the N-word, right? Well, color me shocked. Moving on. Use it, you I love roll. I said you're a for not going. Why is this of a bot talking to me? Steel is a shut up. Get a life. Anyways, word of the day is cringe. Use it in a sentence. Is a very cringe. I bet you like girls. Well, I guess that gives away which server this was said in. I don't have bots in my server. Well, drumroll please. Yeah! Yeah, crazy. That's in Zero server. And what's crazy is that there's 935 results of just saying the F slur. Totally wholesome. I think we need Hitler to take away another 7 million. Islam this time. Mix it up a bit. No, not the towel heads. Well, we'll have a lot of spare towels. An Islamic genocide joke. Clearly something like this wouldn't slide in the Zero's Bizarre Adventure Discord server, would it? Drumroll, please. Oh, come on! Well, I mean, I guess if you're saying the N-word 1,000 times, then I'm pretty sure this is light work. Round 4. Fuck trannies. Wholesome, but I hate trannies. If not, the Twitter trannies will cancel you for being mean and not giving them representation. Why would that lead to trannies? Oh. Well, I mean, I guess I did get canceled for being, quote, transphobic, so this one has to come from my server. Drumroll, please. Are you serious? Like, bro, you're not even trying. Like, are all of these gonna be from Zeros? Round number 5. What a fucking zipperhead. So you are zipperhead. I almost called you a zipperhead. Zipperhead is zipperhead. Oh, so we're getting obscure with the slurs now. Okay, I see. Well, this one must clearly come from my server because, I mean, clearly we know all the slurs under the sun and only we would know to pick out a slur as specific as this one. Drumroll, please. Oh, come on! They're all zeros, aren't they? They're all zeros. You're not gonna provide one example that just, you know, that's just mine, just to throw a curveball? No, they're all zeros. Okay, what else do we got? Round 6. We hate everyone equally. Let me guess, it's zeros? Drumroll, please. Yeah! Yep, it's zeros. Of course it's zeros. Round 7. I'd rather be fucked by Nazis unconscious. What? Sounds lovely. Yep. No. Yes. You don't get the program. Cock. You're supposed to say yes. The memo went right over her head. This is why I hate working with amateurs. Alright, so getting fucked by Nazis. Let me guess, that's zeros. Yeah! Oh, come on, this is Zero saying it. Round 8, the last one. Let's just get it over with. Me after downing shots of damn near pure ethanol after dragging a It's Zeros. This is from Zeros, right? Yep, just get it over with.
Yeah!
Yep. That one was a recent one. It was like, that one was on October 13th. That was a month ago. And that concludes this segment of Whose Discord Server Was It Set In? Back to our regularly scheduled vlogging. Where were we again? Oh yeah, that's right, Zero being a retard. Knowing he did all this, why would he still make a 2-hour-long video calling someone else a bully? LOL. Let's go over Rose's entire resume, which I covered in said video, and determine for ourselves and see whether or not my assessment of her is accurate. 1. Rose tried to make a call-out post on her former boss, Ultra, who, ironically enough, is someone we'd bring up later, calling him transphobic because he let her go due to her writing being subpar. Number 2. Rose conspired with the ex of someone named Illy to ruin her reputation by falsely labeling her as a child groomer. Despite these claims being completely debunked, DDMC still propagates these lies to this day. 3. Rose seeked out the Harem Club kids, say that 5 times fast, but for those who are uninitiated, the Harem Club kids were a 15-year-old guy and his 11-year-old sister. They were making a NSFW mod, and they got completely canceled by the entire community. Yeah, that was a fun week. So Rose seeks out these kids in a random Discord server 4 days after they canceled their mod to harass them because she was bored or something. I honestly don't know why she did this to this day. This is one of the things I still have no idea what the point of it was. This seems like some shit that I would do just to be petty. 4. Rose and other members of VA, which was at the time the most popular and biggest mod team, would raid a guy named Dirt Thief's Discord server and, quote, hijack his Just Codanoa mod. Which, I mean, if you don't know who Dirt Thief is, you got a lot of catching up to do. 5. Rose would try to cancel me for basically doing the exact same thing she did and also shitting on Dirt Thief. 6. Rose labeled an entire modding team as racist, homophobic, and transphobic with zero concrete evidence at all. DDMC still propagates these lies to this day. Keep in mind that this is just some of the things that I talked about in that video that they are talking about. If you want to know more, the link to that video will be linked down below in the description. Feel free to watch it if you feel like it. I know Zero didn't watch it and was just hopping on the bandwagon because that's all he's capable of doing. I mean, he even said back when we were referencing logo costs that he didn't even read the entire document. So you really expect him to sit down and watch a 2.5 hour long video? Hell nah. The dude was just hopping on the bandwagon because that's all he's capable of doing. Especially when DDMC are contributing to him being able to pay his bills this month. And nothing screams this more than this interaction right here. More like Midilante. Damn, I really liked you more when you thought for yourself, man. What's your headcanon Sayuri gonna think about this? My headcanon Sayuri? What are you talking about? Bro forgot his own lore. It's okay, man. I remember. That was 2 years ago. I'm surprised you remember me. Also, I do think for myself. My own thoughts is that Vigilante is incredibly mid. Vaguely. I remember you being more likable person before TRM split up. I'm assuming this is due to the crowd you decided to stick with at the end, lol. Yeah, because why would you stick with your friends that were actively, improvably slandered, instead of us, the people who propagated said lies? We're clearly the good guys in this situation. Also, that's a fine opinion to have, but why feel the need to put it on a teaser? If you don't like something, just keep scrolling, man. Just makes you look butthurt that people like something that you don't. Oh, the irony of that sentence coming out of AfroZero's mouth. All of this just because Liam called his mod mid. Put a pin in that because we're gonna touch on that later. Moving on from that, in my searching and researching for this video, I was able to find a discussion in the DDMC Discord where the gay autists in there were talking about my modding debut, that being, of course, just Ronnie. Of course, Zero would chime in and give his 2 cents, and I kid you not when I say this, this was genuinely some of the most retarded shit that I've ever heard anyone say ever, and that's saying a lot. My main question is, why did they go through the trouble of making a mod to bring up this issue, instead of just bringing up the issue with the moderator? And if the excuse is that he's banned, he could just send someone who isn't and let them talk to a moderator about it. He seems fine with sending people who aren't banned to raid Shadow Legends, but not to use them for something actually useful. First of all, Zero, if you're gonna fling shit at me, you better have some proof to back it up. I've never sent anyone to raid DDMC, and you can't say otherwise. To address the other point, I'll just say this. Zero. Like, bring it in. Do you seriously think in your right mind that anyone in DDMC would be willing to hear my complaints? I mean, for crying out loud, Silver and Retro literally have PTSD episodes and mental breakdowns when my name is brought up. And my fans literally have been banned for just being associated with me. You know what, let me just list out for you all the leaps and hurdles that I would have to go through in order to pull this off. First, I need to find someone who's friends with Braithen and Braithen specifically, because contacting any of the other moderators is a waste of time since they all report back to Braithen. And, well, contacting Weiss is completely pointless because he doesn't do anything. Second, I need to find someone that likes me. And third, they'd have to be willing to get the two of us in a group chat. You want to know how long it took to meet all 3 of those? It took 10 months! It took until, I believe, like August 24th, I think. Right after, my fucking Abyssal videos dropped. That's how long it took! It took 10 months to find that one person. And guess what happened when we finally got a hold of Braithen? Nothing! Here's what went down. Me and everyone else in there gave our grievances towards Braithen. Braithen proceeds to then deflect everything, fling shit back at us, and completely ignore all our criticisms and grievances, and then leave. I'd have a more productive time talking to a brick wall than to Braithen, because at least the brick wall wouldn't be lying directly to my face about stuff that I know for a fact is 100% true, and that I've proven is true, and basically just try to gaslight me into saying that is actually the fucking gospel and is 100% right. That is what happens when you try to contact a moderator. It's fucking pointless. So the only way my message was ever going to get heard by anybody in DDMC was by doing something outside of the box. And that something being just Ronnie. You don't know the whole story, man. It would take too long to explain. Even without the whole story, there's no way in hell making a mod is a more efficient way of getting your point across, lol. Especially when it could just be removed by staff like it just was. Interesting. Let me play the ending of Just Ronnie for you right now.
Well, I don't think you expected to see me here at this section, but here I am, finding my way to make my way back into the DDMC one way or another. Like that cockroach that'll just never die, bruh. A nuclear strike can, wipe out the entire United States, but I will still be here. But anyways, Braithen, Weiss, you know why I'm here, so I'm just gonna, not beat around the bush here. Braithen, Weiss, the two of you have consistently failed to do your jobs as moderators of the DDMC for years now. Whether it's allowing harassment campaigns to persist, and then when the victims of said harassment campaigns come to you for help, you just say they're manipulating you and gaslighting you into actually doing your job. Braithen, I'm speaking specifically to you there. or whether it's you, Wise, complaining about the good old days of the DDMC and how shit things are now, even though everything went to shit during your tenure. Now, I wouldn't be pulling this stunt right here if it wasn't for a certain Scottish cunt in VA that's banned in this community that was just able to post a mod, put her name all over it, proudly display it as her own, as if she wasn't banned in the first place. Which, if someone is banned from this community, then how are they able to make mods for said community that they're banned in? You see the issue here, right? It ain't just me. This led me to one of two conclusions. Either A, y'all are just incredibly incompetent at your jobs and should step down, or B, y'all are corrupt and should step down from your positions as moderators of the DDMC. Honestly, I don't know which one is worse. And so, that's what I'm here to find out. I'm here to give you an ultimatum. You have only 3 choices you can make. Either A, you keep this mod up, which proves that you're incredibly incompetent and should step down. I win.
B, you take down this mod, but not the mods made by anyone after they were banned, therefore proving you're corrupt, and I win. Or C, you take down this mod as well as the mods made by anyone after they were banned, therefore I got you to do your job, and I still win. Or there's also the based 4th option where you choose option 3 but you don't take down this mod right here. You know, I would prefer that one, but I already know you're not going to pick it. And you can't even use the excuse that I'm someone that's banned, therefore giving you a reason to ban this mod outright. All because seeing BG Bedroom is a mod that exists. Face it, y'all fucked up. But I am willing to give you a chance to fix things. And to enforce the rules consistently across the board. Or in some cases, at all. I'm forcing your hand. Now the only thing that I ask is that you don't force mine. I put this same message in the Reddit post for the mod, so there was no way they couldn't have seen it. The point of Just Ronnie was to prove that DDMC was biased towards VA, who was their biggest mod team at the time, and how they enforced their rules. Rose made a mod called CBG Bedroom and was able to publish it despite being banned. And I set out to prove that there was a double standard by doing the exact same thing. The moderators chose option B, taking down Just Ronnie, but not seeing BG Bedroom, proving that there is a double standard. Them getting rid of Just Ronnie but not seeing BG Bedroom was playing directly into my hand. So congratulations, Zero. You're too stupid to realize that you just stated in your own words that the mods are corrupt hypocrites.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Well, I think I've had enough of this, and I think I've proven that Zero is a complete fucking retard and incapable of critical thinking, and will say whatever the popular opinion in DDMC is. I've had enough of this gay shit. Let's end this off with something incredibly fucking funny.
I try to hide all my deepest feelings.
Yes, we're talking about Midilante again, but this time we're not discussing the mod itself, but instead Zero's reaction to the criticism of it. Specifically in the fact he turns into a completely passive-aggressive asshole the moment you call Vigilante mid. We've already shown one example of this, but for another one, let's look no further than last July. The main coder for the mod, Branching Paths, would upload a series of videos to his channel of him and his friends playing Vigilante and just simply taking the piss. However, he would make the vital mistake of calling Vigilante mid! This would throw Mr. Zero into a fiery rage in which he would release his fury to this random coder in the DDMC Discord. Yeah, when they call the writers incels when they are basically still on the title screen, not worth my time. Watch it to laugh, not to actually take seriously. They shit talk every minute, every second that I can't even watch the video. It's like, most likely, though it does give a bad look to the Branching Paths mod team, considering that's their coder. Doing that is quite disrespectful for Ultra and BP if you consider my satirical videos a detriment to both. However, that's just my opinion. Don't listen to it if you want. I really don't give a shit. To be fair, you're not exactly being respectful with your playthrough either. It kind of seems like you got a group of people in a VC just to shit on a mod. Yeah, how dare you shit on my Vigilante? If you wanted to give it a fair try, you should have at least played it on your own. Also, not a real big fan of shitting on the mod in the title. With you being part of a mod team, it comes across as a huge elite. Wait, what? Wait, what? With you being a part of a mod team, it comes across as a huge elitism to talk about how trash another mod in the title of the video. AfroZer0? No. You mean to tell me AfroZer0? You mean to tell me the DDMC's poster boy? The one who has an army of fans that will gawk Vigilante till the death is talking about elitism? Motherfucker, you wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for DDMC. You're the last person to talk about DDMC elitism. I'm not saying this affects my personal opinions of branching paths, but it just isn't a good look for the team regardless.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, you bitch. Shut the fuck up, you bitch. I can't even take it seriously. That is the It's like, June, are you seeing this? Or it's like, are you seeing this? Even Kona Noah's up there laughing at this. That has to go down as one of the comments of all time. So this is the reaction that Zero has to a guy uploading a video with 140 views, calling his mod mid. But we've yet to see peak Midilante cope yet. That luxury would go to J Killin Gaming, the creator of Triple Trouble, and Fit Marshmallow, the creator of Me and You and I Am Monika. This is what happens when two of the greatest modders this community has ever seen is critical of Zero's precious Vigilante mod. So I just finished streaming Chapter 3 of Vigilante. I have a lot of questions for this mod, but I guess my primary one is, who is Doki Doki Vigilante for? People who want to play DDLC mods. Kind of a dumb question. Not really smart ass, because you can make a mod with a specific audience in mind. That's all I wanted to know. Well, sure, you were the one being a smartass by asking, who is this for, when I know you haven't been enjoying it. You can just say you don't like it and move on. I doubt you figuring out the target audience was going to change your opinion, since it's quite obvious the target audience is just people who want to play DDLC mods. Well, Vigilante has more in common with superhero stories than it does Persona, in my opinion. I mean, true, it has almost nothing in common with Persona, except the art. And the music. We'll touch on that later. I actually like Vigilante. I think the premise was cool. If I didn't like Vigilante, I wouldn't have played through all 3 chapters. Like, aesthetically, a lot of Persona things going on, but structurally and the things it deals with are very much Western superhero stuff. Especially since it references Batman. Playing through all the chapters doesn't mean much, to be frank. I played all of EMR. I wouldn't say I exactly like that mod. Well, I mean, you can play EMR in like 8 hours. It takes like 15 hours just to get through your shitty mod, Zero. But you said I wasn't the target audience, even though I'm a guy who wants to play DDLC mods. So you have an audience in mind that isn't that general. When I said it wasn't for you, I meant in the sense that you were expecting something grander than what it was. Hey, look, man, when Vigilante shined, I gave it its props. When it fell short, I talked about them when it fell short. Isn't that what you do when you play through other people's mods? Gonna be honest, I never watched your playthrough. He never watched the playthrough. Just like he never watched my video. Just like he never read Logocast's statement. Does this guy do anything? Does this guy actually do anything? I think I skimmed through your moments video. So I didn't really see the times where you gave it props. Just kind of sound like you were hating on it the entire time. But I also don't want to watch the playthrough anyway, since you had other commentators making jokes and talking, which kind of ruins the experience for me. It's why I don't get my friends in my videos, but that's just me. It's like, so what was even the point then, Zero? What was even the fucking point? Ah, I see, but I didn't expect anything grander than what it was trying to be. I didn't expect you to be out here pulling out the Crisis of the Infinity Earths of DDLC mods. I just wanted you guys to write with more depth than you did, with more focus. In that case, don't you think it's unfair for you to sit here and judge me when you've never watched any of my streams about your mod? Also, no commentators? Not like you built a brand around you and another commentator playing mods together. Also, yes, the quote "that doesn't count" excuse. Also, that doesn't disprove my point. All I'm doing is pointing out the hypocrisy. You're probably gonna be disappointed then, because I'm gonna continue writing what I feel is best. Not gonna lie, man. What you feel best is pretty mediocre, and the fact that Chapter 3 is such a massive improvement on the other chapters by slowly implementing things that are similar to what I suggested kind of points to you knowing that too.
Actually, I built a brand around myself. Monika showed up later. She showed up like 3 weeks later.
Dude, she showed up like 2 or 3 weeks later. Bro, you're acting like she showed up a year later. Like after you were like already an established figure. Like, bro, you're still at the infancy of your boom when Monika showed up, bro. Don't even try and pull that shit. Also, I just said why I was pushed away. Not that what your friends were doing was objectively wrong. You can do whatever you want. Just the dynamic you have with your friends was more simpler to something me and my friends did once for a mod. A lost chapter. But I only did it because it was a shitpost mod. But even then, I still don't get them because I feel like the focus would shift too much. As with Monika being there, it still works because she doesn't interrupt too much. She sits down and knows her place like the good woman she is. I don't though, Lamau. I'm not a writer. I'm just doing what I feel is best. If you think it's mediocre, that's your opinion, man. I really don't care, lol. I care so little that I'm just taking the time to constantly respond to you to show how much I don't care. Okay then, I'm a writer. Why not listen to the points I've got? It's good advice, I swear. Because I don't agree with what you say, lol. So no. Damn, bro, AfroZer0 really out here giving off dirt thief energy. We went from literally giving off the Andrew Tate energy literally a few messages ago to now straight up dirt thief shit. I swear, bro, I can do better. Just trust me. Lamau, give me a month and a half. He could. I'll be back. Mate, I'm not gonna lie. All you do is cause shit ever since you joined here. My guy, literally all I do is be critical towards the mod and post nice art.
Like, we all get it. You don't like the mod, but can you at least try to be likable? LOL?
Hey, I'm likable, Lamau.
Stop the cap.
Says the guy who looks for any possible moment to shit on my mod. And was even gonna try and make his own that was, quote, better. How is that not petty? So much deflecting here. It is absolutely petty, but it's because I like the ideas in Vigilante and I want to make something cool.
Okay then, what is your honest criticism that isn't just mod bad?
I have a whole review. It's on the Reddit.
Link?
You're literally only doing it because I don't agree with your points. LOL. Oh my gosh. Dude, Zero, shut the fuck up. Just stop saying LOL. Imagine entering an argument without knowing all the facts. Untrue. I've been planning stuff for a bit longer than I've talked to you for. Then why didn't you just say that? LOL! It didn't come up.
Instead of, give me a month, you could have just said, I'm actually working on something similar.
Nah, man comes in with incendiary language, and then I reply with equally incendiary language. It kinda happens.
You're basically annoyed that a visual novel is focused on slice of life?
Oh my god. A visual novel is a medium, not a genre. Regardless, man, ever since you've been here, you've been breaking Rule 1 a lot. You can criticize things without being an asshole, which you clearly don't know how to do. LOL! Be respectful challenge. Failed. Oh hey, isn't that the guy that said the N-word like 500 times? I also find it funny that as your friend Jay said something, you decided to jump in just so you could shit on it further. LOL! Damn. I'm not being an asshole, man, and I'm sorry that it feels like it's coming off that way, like genuinely.
You may think you aren't, but I think most people can agree that you've been pretty rude with how you say your criticisms.
No, you aren't providing proper criticism and you're coming in and saying, "Mod bad." Well, you have to consider that I sound like an asshole to you guys because y'all were being very defensive. That happens and I don't blame you. Shit's your work and you're proud of it, and having a guy rain on your parade is disappointing. But I'm not being that much of an asshole. Wrong! I mean, people tend to be defensive when someone is being a dick to something they like.
Sorry to butt in, but your criticisms consist of shitting on the mod. I don't care if you don't like certain aspects about it, but a review focuses on the good and the bad, and what you can improve upon. Your, quote, review is missing a lot of aspects in that.
Monika, shut the fuck up. like genuinely, like what have you done? What do you even do? Also, whatever you do, do not ask Zero to use any of the assets in Vigilante in your mod.
Hello, Zero. I want to get into mod making. I really want to use some of Vigilante's assets. Am I allowed to use them? We'd prefer if no one uses much of the assets since some of it was made for the mod.
I respect that. Is just the music fine, though?
I'd prefer if you didn't, just because the music is a very big identity of the mod.
I mean, I guess that's fair since the music is 100% original and isn't just a bunch of covers ripped off the internet and placed in the Vigilante. The music is a bunch of covers ripped off the internet and placed in the Vigilante, isn't it? Come the fuck on, Zero. This isn't even your music, nor is it even music you commissioned. You literally have no right in saying how it's used, you fucking jackass. Some of these covers were made 10 years ago. I'm sure you went out and reached out to all of these guys and requested permission to use their music in your mod. Not that I really care either way, but it makes no fucking sense for you to now be all of a sudden be dictating how people use other people's music. As if you're like the authority figure on it. Like, come on. All right, I've had enough of this fool. I think that's enough. Let's wrap this shit up already.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to fucking kill yourself, put your fucking hands up, yeah!
Well, this was where the video was going to originally end, but in researching for this video, I found something that turns this from a content cop straight into a classic Savage Central expose. I came to find that AfroZer0 and his girlfriend Monika got together in 2018, August 25th, when he was 19 years old and she was 16. Don't believe me? Here it is, straight from the horse's mouth in 4K. This guy has gotten away with dating someone when they were a minor for the last 5 years now, and people behind the scenes knew about this shit and did fucking nothing. And if I hadn't decided that just on a whim I was gonna make this video, y'all wouldn't have known about it either. And of course, before anyone brings up the age of consent excuse, yeah, in Canada, where Monika is, it's 16, but in Zero, it's in Florida, where Zero lives, it's 18. You can't even use that fucking excuse. So, I mean, yeah, Zero just broke the fucking law there, but hey, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna go off script here. I mean, like, I already had it written out, but you know what? Fuck it. I just find it completely, absolutely insane how, without even trying, I can just stumble across motherfuckers, you know, on some pedo type shit, bro. It's crazy. Like, this entire video was just supposed to be me shitting on Zero, calling him, you know, a bit of a hypocritical asshole. And, yeah, his content sucks. His girlfriend sucks. But, it's like, at this point, does any of that even matter? Does any of that even matter at this point? I think this right here should be cause for concern, bro. I mean, Zero's out here, like, going after some fucking 16-year-old pussy, bro. You know what? I think we need to get AfroPedo, you know, hashtag AfroPedo, trending on Twitter. If we can get that up to #1 trending, I will straight up do an asshole reveal. But all jokes aside, like, how does Zero come back from this? He straight up committed a fucking crime right here. With all that being said, another one bites the dust. This has been Content Cop AfroZer0. As the only thing I gotta say is, Zero, welcome to hell. I hope you enjoy your stay. You can join Legixel Shift, Abyssal Knight, 949, 2 colors, whatever you want to call them, Rose, Lay. You can join them as just another tally on the fucking Savage Sentral scoreboard in my favor. And with all that being said, as always, until next time, so long, comrades. Oh, and oh yeah, one more thing, happy Thanksgiving, Zero. I hope it's been a fun day for you.
Alright, so we've been looking for this creature for the longest time. It's been able to evade our, you know, detections just solely based on its ability to, you know, use code and shit. I don't know. It's some other supernatural type shit. But I think we finally found her. I was located her in this fucking wilderness right here. Dear Lord, have mercy on us all.
Hey, Savage, what's that over there?
Oh no. I likes you and I want you.
Oh no.
Oh no. The queer is here, guys.
He's here?
This totally isn't just some, you know, unused pieces of paper that I had for a cut skit or anything. Oh no.
There's more.
Monika and the queer are working together? Dear God, it's worse than I thought. My precious Haley Titus. Oh no.
Dear God.
Dirthy's got Haley in the rape shed. Okay. Oh my gosh, we got more. Oh my gosh, guys. It's Holly Man. What is he doing? Oh god. The sick fuck. Magma's next.
Oh no. Not Magma.
I thought the queer was done for. Oh, God.
Dang, this forest.
Damn you, dirt thief. Damn you, Afro pedo.
Fuck, is this a hideout?
I don't know. Oh. He's fucking taunting us. Look what he's doing to his dog. Cry about it? Yeah, you're gonna fucking cry about it when I get my hands on you. I thought we took out the queer.
How long do you think he's been hiding out here for?
I don't know, but I think first things first, we need to take care of Monikunt. Been on the run for way too long.
Savage, look, there's another one.
Holy shit. Queer! This is definitely him. It's like, not only that, they placed it by the queer tree. Unbelievable. They're turning the trees gay.
They're turning the trees gay.
Oh no, not another one. What is this, number 7?
I think this is 6, but...
Guys.
Are these the fucking Pinto
It's
messages?
the Pinto DMs. I'm 11, but I really love you. Do you have... Oh my gosh. Guys, this is unbelievable. This sick fuck. Oh no. No. Hey guys. I guess that's it. No. I guess that's it for you, dirt thief. This is where your reign of terror ends now. I'm starting with that bitch Monika.
There's one more.
Oh my God. We are the shat. Jackson's working with them.
How many people are working with this freaking...
This is bigger than we thought. Okay. Guys. Guys. There she is.
Is that... Savage, is that her?
Holy shit. We finally found her. Well, I'm throwing these fuckers here. It don't even matter. We finally found her.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do what I should have done a long time ago. It's like, no, you fucking don't. No, you fucking don't. Boom. 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 No. Boom. Oh, he died. No. Here. Warm it up.
Okay.
For years we've been looking for you. All right. Boom. All right. Time to put your bitch ass away. Once and for all. Yeah! Count me out, ref.
1, 2, 3.
Ding, ding, ding. Whoa! She ain't moving.
Hold on.
I think it's over.
Yeah, that bitch is dead.
If the cops say anything, she was armed. All right, let's get the... shit.
Your Honor, what my client did in those woods was a greater act than when the Navy SEALs took out bin Laden. There is undeniable proof that Monika was working with Dirt Thief and Yuri Jackson to take over the world, and if it wasn't for Mr. Sentral, then they would have surely succeeded.
Your Honor, this is absolute horse shit. Monika would never do such a thing as to plan world domination.
Sit down, you rapist. Now, as the honorary judge of this great criminal trial, I see no faults in Mr. Goodman's testimony. Monika is a well-known Nazi leader who was trying to start up the Fourth Reich. Also, Monika is the worst dokie, don't at me on that. In the case of Savage Sentral versus the Cult of Monika, the court rules that Mr. Sentral is not guilty.
Well, looks like Savage was able to escape once again. What's next for the DDLC community's rogue enforcer? Will AfroZer0 be able to beat the allegations? Is Dirt Thief a raging homosexual? Find out next time on Content Cop Z.